Hey, this is my prayer, two-way prayer for today. It's kind of long, but okay, here goes. Dear God, thank you for the insight this morning on presenting tonight. I'm very excited to share this new urging from you, and I remember someone saying, new, untried experiences are what you love for me to have. Reading about complacency earlier and resting on laurels is a good reminder, of course. But for my own spiritual condition, I need to share in new ways or I will stagnate. I don't want that. I want my life to be as effective as possible in sharing this message. The only message you have is that we can recover from the seemingly hopeless state of mind and body because it is hereditary and misunderstood. Very misunderstood. We who have this gene have been preyed upon, ridiculed, and rejected by society for thousands of years. But what I see now is this gene separates us from normal people, making us abnormal. I shared at a meeting once a what if. What if we are the ones having a normal reaction and everyone else is having the abnormal reaction? What if everyone else should have this insanity occur across the board? Well, it would have been outlawed across the board. Instead, since only 10% of us are affected as we are easily preyed upon by the unscrupulous portion of normal people. My imagination has been free to ask these questions and got me looking for answers. When I got a weird, strange, or unfamiliar thought like, what if this or what if that? I like to explore and learn the lessons of those questions. These wonderings have led me to some very helpful things in how I can function better and how I can understand your nature. I now realize that since I was born of your image, my true image is spiritual, not physical. The thought processes of arriving at this conclusion were the actions of coming to this conclusion. God gave us a brain to use, and using it doesn't mean following someone else's treasure map to find him. That road has already been used, but you get to have your own scavenger hunt for clues in finding him. And then I wrote down scavenger hunt, hide and seek, peekaboo, and some of my things that I've done trying on different ideas of God. I would get frustrated and relapse, and I was behaving like a poor sport or a spoiled sport. I felt huffy and I didn't want to play the game anymore. But if God was playing a game with me like hide and seek, he always came around again, calling me quietly to try this way or try that way. And although I had success in a lot of ways, never did I have a complete and utter abandon like I have now. I don't care what anyone thinks at all about what I found. I know that I have been gently led to the peace, both spellings, I-E and E-A, the peace of mind, the peace of my heart that's been missing my whole life. Do you want to find yours? It's a game. I could not see that while life seemed to be battering me around like a ping pong ball, or better yet, a pinball, with bells ringing everywhere. Does that mean there were angels getting their wings every time I was punted around by one of those flappers on the side in the physical world when I was getting punted around. Bells were ringing, angels were getting the wings. Okay, that's a stretch, but not really. Now I'm getting out there. God, you know, you can be a lot of fun. Love, Gwen. Here's a very short response. Dear Gwen, where do you think you get your sense of humor from? And a smiley face is his signature. Okay, alrighty then. We'll see you later. Bye.